It's springtime. Not. Anyway, now the reason I say it's springtime is because I'm having fertilizer delivered. I got 3 semi-loads in here now, and I had about 2,500 gallons of fertilizer left over last fall, so nitrogen anyway. So anyway, that put me over on the gallons that I could take. I had room for a comfortable room for four full loads. So anyway, I don't because I had 2,500 gallons. So I've ended up buying a 1,550 gallon tank here. I went last night to do it, to get it, and yeah, I just got to move it a bit, like so. And I got to pull that bung out of there, and I've got a new valve. So I'm going to get Timothy, no, it's this one here. Just get a pipe wrench or an adjustable. I'm going to pull that out of there. Oh, it's slippery. And it's snowing like crazy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But he'll be back in 3 hours with another load, and then I should have plenty of room for it after I get this one set up. So it's been a busy time here at the farm just because of that. Fertilizer coming in, now we got snow. Ah, look, he got that right off of there. So anyways, Mr. Tim, what we need, you can't see anything in there, I need Teflon tape. So I'll get the Teflon tape and put it on here. I don't want water in there. We did have a ball valve. Timothy put water in the nitrogen in the big tank over there, in at 2,500 gallons. We had about 400 gallons of water in the one tank, so we pumped it over. And the reason we did that is because 32% nitrogen will freeze. You have to lower you got to put water to it so that it doesn't freeze, which doesn't make sense, but that's the way that works. I have Teflon in the other truck, so I'll go find that. So anyways, yeah, we had to put water in there, but when he shut the valve, the ball valve had water in it, and it broke the ball valve. So it just cracked it, so it was squirting fertilizer all over hell when they went to fill it. So I had to put a new ball valve on that great big tank that sits over there. Anyways, stay tuned. We'll get the Teflon and set that tank up. Can I drop it? I don't know. Yeah, we got to do it this way. Here, I'll hold the valve. I don't need you to touch the damn valve. Do I? You put Teflon on, you got to do it in the right direction, or it'll just unwrap when you screw it on. Did you know that? Yes. Good. I've seen you put Teflon on before and be very frustrated, but anyway. This is just a seal. Helps things to seal. So anyway, hopefully I put it on the, oh, you dirty dog. Why did you do that? Simple as that. See? You put a cap on that thing so in case some jackass comes along and knocks your valve, it won't leak. I wonder if I got a strap wrench. You don't really want to wang on that thing too much, but I'm not actually pulling on that. It just looks like it. I'm using it a little bit, but not a lot. What's it look like? Looks good. Okay. These are gator locks. Some guys, fertilizer guys, delivery guys don't realize that these have locks on them. And they break them. It really pisses me off. But anyway, there you go. Now, driving down the road with this thing on, if it falls off and breaks the valve, you got a big friggin' mess. So anyways, Tim, you get that skid steer out of there. I'll drive this over to where we're gonna set it. Okay, so we took the skid steer and leveled out a spot here in the mud right now for this tank to put fertilizer in. I'm actually gravity flowing this one here. What I'll do is I'll get that full. I'm just going to run it out in gravity. As you can see, I made a line of dirt right here on this big tank. This is where it was before you put the last load in. And if I can get to about here, you know, 4 to 6 inches, maybe, yeah, it could be even a little bit more. Before, you know, by filling these 3 tanks that I have. I got that one there, this one here to finish up, that 1,000 gallon on the tender. When I get to that point, I've got, sure, 3 of these totes. They're 270 gallon deals. I should have plenty of room to receive the last 4,800 or so gallons that I will be getting yet today in the next 3 hours. It stopped snowing, thank goodness. Hopefully it melts right the hell off. But right now I got to hook him up to that tender real quick. So here we go. Ready? Yep. Okay, so take the choke off of that. I got it choked pretty good. So anyway, we're pumping out of the big tank, putting it into the brand new tank. I got to be careful because I don't know. Okay, here the vent is working. You got to make sure these vents are clear, or you'll end up with a problem. Yeah, I paid $840 for this thing last night at Tractor Supply. It is a 1,550 gallon tank. We dug down through the frozen ground into that mud. It's probably going to sink pretty good. This is not a permanent place for this tank either. I'm just putting it here until, well, until spring, and I can find a better spot for it, which will probably be over there somewhere. I'm going to get some millings or something and put over there. Yeah, that choke is still on. Take that choke off, bonehead. So yeah, anyways, we're going to fill this 1,000 gallon tender up here. I built this years ago, back in 1998. I had a good year of soybeans and I needed a new sprayer. So I went out to Ag Progress Days, and Ag Chem had a really nice sprayer out there, and they wanted a good bit of money for it. So, I mean, a good bit of money. I can't remember how much it was, but it was a lot. So I took a bunch of pictures and I kind of copied their Ag Chem design. I did all of that stuff. Ag Chem didn't have as good of a pedestal on theirs, but now they do. So anyways, yeah, so I built this thing. We used it for a lot of years, 10 years at least, probably more than 10 years, and then finally I cut the booms off of it and just turned it into a tender because, well, it just seemed to suit better. The Hardy sprayer worked a lot faster than what this could, and it was more accurate. So anyway, yeah, a little history on that. So we'll have these filled up, and that'll be that. We'll get her right to the right level, and yeah, Paul Lucas will be back, and he'll fill me the rest of the way up. You're probably going to ask me a bunch of questions about this, and the answer is yes. I will be filling all of these tanks up at least 3 times over the course of the spring. So I've got 4, 8, 12 loads, usually around 12 to 14 semi-loads of 32% nitrogen will cover all my hay ground, and 2 of those loads go to corn. So that'll give you the idea as to how much hay I do. Anyway, thanks for watching.